All right, welcome back to the Morning Blend, where everything sparkles with Kesslers Diamonds. If you love jewelry, imagine how cool it would be to be a professional jewelry buyer.
Monica Kessler is the head jewelry buyer at Kesslers, and she's here to tell us what her job is really like, and it sounds pretty fun from what we were hearing during the break. Good to see you.
Pretty fun. Good to see you guys,
Great
too.
to see you.
This is great. So what's it like being a day in the life of a jewelry buyer?
Sure. On a daily basis, I'm watching inventory levels, I'm watching sales throughout the stores, but in a bigger picture, we're going to jewelry shows throughout the country and visiting our different manufacturing partners as well.
See, that sounds fun to me.
Does sound fun.
I think it sounds really fun. You get to do that. I would think there's a lot of travel involved. You visit these shows that are around the country.
Yeah, well, I have 3 babies at home, so luckily there isn't a lot of traveling, but there is traveling. And the nice thing is that they're shorter trips, but we get to go and experience all these different things and see different people and different products, and so that's a big part of it.
Yeah. Talk about your dad a little bit. How did you kind of get into the business? Is he the one who taught you to do all these things, or how did that all sort of come together?
Sure. I mean, as a senior in high school, I started taking pictures for the website, and just evolved over time. Did some office management work, I did some sales, and then came back into the inventory department and just kind of took over from there. Yeah. He's taught me a lot about the industry and the business itself, but as far as jewelry buying goes, my mentor has been Jimmy Bretzel, who's actually just celebrated 20 years with the company.
That's awesome.
So I've been working with him, alongside him, about 7 years.
You always need a little mentor outside of your own parent.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, for
they
sure.
Can, you know, they can teach you so much, and then you need to, like, you know, learn from someone else as well. But that's really incredible, the fact that you've had, you know, this in your life for so long. I feel like you really understand, you know, the trends and things, which we'll get to as well. Are there other buyers at Kesslers? Are you the only one?
Sure. So Jimmy and I do all the jewelry buying, so everything that's finished and put together, and then we have a separate loose diamond department. So Martha and Adam do all the loose diamond buying.
Okay.
Okay, and a lot of people, when you say loose diamond, a lot of people will select the diamond before they have it set into a ring, so that you get to see it from every angle and know the quality and the color and all those things.
Yep, and they hand select. I mean, they pick through, just like we're hand selecting through thousands of pieces of merchandise at a show to kind of select down and narrow down to a couple hundred. They're doing the same thing with loose diamonds.
Wow. That's really neat. What about 2018 as we look forward, we talk about trends, because we said, is rose gold still in and all those things? What will we be seeing in the year ahead?
Sure. I mean, rose gold will continue to build in popularity. Stacking styles, again, that's shown right there.
That's beautiful.
And stacking can be, whether it's an engagement ring or fashion. I mean, layering, mixing pieces, and fancy shapes. Right there, you can see an emerald cut.
That's the one on the left?
Yep.
The emerald cut. Okay.
And then you got the marquee again.
Okay.
I think a different direction for the marquee.
Yep. And I think that it's the differentiation. I think people really like to have that individual style. So I think that's what's really neat about the industry right now.
Well, I like that, and I like what you're saying, because I feel like there was a time when it was all princess cut. That's all anybody wanted, and to see that there's so many different shapes and styles. Obviously, different colored metal mixing, that was a no-no for a long time too.
Right.
Now it's in, huh?
Right. There's no rules. I feel like there's no rules. It's your own style and what you like.
That's fun, I think.
You gotta stay on top of your fashion, though. Like, you really have to stay on top of things to keep up with the trends.
Yeah, and part of that is following the industry and the magazines. We have industry magazines that we're always reading. Our manufacturing partners are a big part of it as well. You know, they let us know what's going on, not only just in the United States, but around the world. You know, what's trending and what people are liking.
Yeah.
Rose gold still in?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, and those mixed, like you said, the gold with the silver and the platinum and the rose gold, which is really great. I love that stackable look too, and I like how they're doing things a little different. Like you said, you know, the diamond going side to side rather than the long way, which is fun.
Yep.
As you look ahead to the new year and people getting engaged, do people say what's in fashion now, or do you usually see that people will say, this is what I like, and they'll go with their own?
Yeah, I mean, you'll hear it, like the halo for such a long time. I think it's become a new classic in some sense, but I think people really come in liking what they like. They don't care what's going on around them. They've tried on what they've tried on, or they have an idea of what they like, kind of like wedding dresses. They know what they like. They have their own style.
It's true. And I think a lot of times once you put something on your hand, it's totally different than what you thought.
Just like wedding dresses.
Yeah, it is.
Totally.
Like you think you want one thing, you put it on your hand, you're like, oh, my hand doesn't look very good with that. And then you find something else, you're like, I never would have thought of that, and you fall in love. So
and that's why I encourage the girls to come in and try it on.
You have to try it on
before you buy and know your finger size and know the styling you like. Doesn't mean you have to have the exact piece picked out. But at least if you have
just some ideas, right?
Yeah.
It was so nice having you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me again.
What a great job.
Absolutely. I'm a bit jealous, not going to lie. KesslersDiamonds.com is where you can learn more. Obviously, stop in at a Kessler's. Try on some shapes, sizes, or other gifts just for yourself or for your loved one as well. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, great to see you.